1967, 55 years ago, in a village known as Giaki in Meru County. I went to a primary school in the neighborhood. A primary school known as Giaki is a village primary school. But when I reached class 6, my mother decided to transfer me to Marsabit Primary School. That was in 1978, when we had the remnants of shifter war. So that was the beginning of hardening me. At the age of 12 years, I would put my box on my head, leave Meru, all the way to Marsabit. In 1980, I sat for my CPE, passed well. I was the best pupil in Marsabit. The second best pupil in Mombasa Road. Therefore, I very easily joined the national school, Meru Technical School. Then, in 1984, I sat for my KCE, the old system. I know those who went through 844 maybe lost a bit, but that's the old system. I passed well. I ended at Division 1 with Distinction 1, best grade in mathematics and physics and chemistry. So after that, I joined the Koome High School, the prestigious school. And in 1986, I sat for my Form 6. But it's worth mentioning, while in Form 5, police had a very good program, which we are calling Kenya Police Cadet Corps. So that program, what would happen? Students in Form 5 or Form 3 in Koome High School would go to Police College Kiganjo twice a week. Then they are taken through police program. It used to be on Tuesday and Thursday for 1 year. So I was a beneficiary of that program. So by the time I was leaving Koome High School, joining university, I was already a policeman. So I joined the Nairobi University in 1987 to study civil engineering. A policeman, but again, and to be careful, ensure that other students don't realize because of the incidents in the university those days. But anyway, to cut a long story short, I graduated in 1990 with a degree in Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering. Immediately thereafter, because of my background in policing, in 1991 January, immediately after graduating, there was a recruitment, police recruitment. So I joined police service as a constable. I was among the first university graduates to join the police service, Kenya Police Service as constables. I completed my program, the initial training, then posted to Nairobi to patrol the streets of Nairobi as a constable. Then thereafter, I was transferred to anti-stock theft unit in Gilgil. Well, there I was promoted to the rank of an inspector of police. I stayed there up to 1998. When I was promoted, I was gazetted actually. I became a gazetted officer as superintendent of police. I was transferred from anti-stock theft unit and posted to Eastland, Buruburu Division as the deputy divisional commander. Then, while there, that is when we had the bomb blast in 1998. And quickly, some of us and to be trained in the US so that we can protect our country from that threat, terrorism threat. So I went to US, Louisiana Police State Academy, Louisiana University, Baton Rouge, where I did my course on anti-terror. While there, I did well. The president, the mayor of Baton Rouge honored me and appointed me honorary mayor and president of Baton Rouge City, the capital city of Louisiana. I came back to the country. I was promoted and transferred to Machakos as the OCPD. Then transferred to Maragua as an OCPD. Then Eastern, there was a challenge. Many incidents of murder. I was transported from Maragua to come and deal with that situation. So I reported to Buruburu Police Division, Eastlands, in 2001, and within 2 weeks, we had dealt with that problem. Thereafter, the year 2002, I was transferred to City Center. Again, there were incidents of robberies, bank robberies. Again, I was transported to come to City Center and manage those bank robberies. Then thereafter, I was in Central Division for 1.5 years, then transferred to Kiganjo as the officer in charge, practical police work, as an instructor. But before leaving Central, because of the good work I did that time, I was decorated by the end of state. I was awarded the end of state commendation. So went to Central, to Kiganjo, where I mentored many officers, trained officers. Then in the year 2005, that is the issue of the police housing. Came up, a big debate. So I was transferred from Kiganjo to police headquarters to be in charge of police housing. And we put up houses all over the country. All over the country, Massabit, nice houses. Kibish, and many other places, Oyugis. Then I continued becoming, as the director of planning, Kenya Police Service. Then the year 2015, I was transferred to Nairobi City as the police commander. Very challenging position, where I commanded major operations, including the visit by the Holy Father, the Pope. I was the operation commander for that operation. We had a ticket, a Tokyo International Conference on African Development. I was the operation commander. And we had 35 ends of state within this city. And we did very well. We had 4,000 delegates from Japan. No incident recorded. The service did well. Thereafter, sir, after the general elections of 2017-2018, I was transferred to police headquarters, Kenya Police Service headquarters, as the principal deputy to Deputy Inspector General. Then in the year 2019, I was transferred to Kenya Police College, is now National Police College, Main Campus Kiganjo, as a commandant. I've attended several courses, including I've been trained by military, NDC. I've been at NDC for 1 year on strategy and policy formulation. And several other programs. There's no single police training program I've not gone through. Senior command course, among many others. Because of time, I may not go into those details. Therefore, sir, my last posting is the Commandant National Police College, main campus Kiganjo, where as I'm seated here, I have 2,900 recruits who are just about to pass out. They will pass out in January. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Koome. It's I think good introduction. But I don't know whether I've not heard you mentioning whether you have a family.
Oh, thank you, Chair. I'm married. I have a dear wife called Sophie, and we have 2 gentlemen, adult children. One is 31 years, the last born 25 years. Therefore, I have all the time to work as an IG. I don't have a young child.
Which religion do you practice?
We are Christians. I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian.
Okay.
You are first of all, the day you've been in service for 31 years. And your firstborn is 31 years. Your firstborn is 31 years, you are 31 years in the service. Anyway,
I joined police when the gentleman was 10 days old.
Okay.
So I joined the service married.
That's okay.
No, that's okay. That's okay. It was just on a lighter note. Now, just for clarity, you had mentioned that maybe you were recruited a police officer before you joined the University of Nairobi for engineering course. Isn't it so? And if so, who was sponsoring or who was paying your fees?
Maybe to clarify, that was an arrangement which was there then. And I wish we can go back there. The idea was, you are not, this was voluntary. You are not even paid for it. The idea was, yes, you go through that program. Much later, even you don't join the police. You are CEO of somewhere, or even you are member of parliament. You be having a mind of what is policing. That was the idea. But that program does no longer exist.
Okay. I'm saying you were recruited as a police officer before you joined the university, isn't it? Isn't it so? Yes or yes or no?